What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good today, tonight, whenever you're watching this. Right now I'm just sitting down playing a game, but anyways, so I wanna cut away from politics and put this video out, which I haven't really been talking about politics much lately, because that's a stressful topic to talk about. But anyways, so I wanna put this video out there, kind of responding to another video that I watched earlier, where this one guy, he goes by Moth Pilled on YouTube. Mad respect to him, by the way. But he basically talked about how EDP445 is now trying to apologize and take accountability for his actions and all this crap. And for those of you who don't know who EDP is, which I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this know who he is, but if you don't know who he is, just go look him up. That's all I'm going to say about that. But basically, he tried to put out a video where he was claiming to take accountability, and that he's sorry for what he did and all this crap, and now he has remorse for his actions, which, to be honest, dude, not to be a judgmental dick, but I don't buy that one bit. I'm just saying. And I'll say why. Because, first off, it took you 2 years to finally come out and say that you were sorry. Not only that, but about a few months ago, you were, well, for one, you did this fake interview with some IA Barack Obama, or fuck whatever it was, and basically you tried to lie and say that it was a setup and that you weren't actually trying to do this and that, and these people were trying to meet up with you to do some sort of movie or some lousy bullshit. Like, seriously, man, I'm sorry, but anybody that believes that you were set the fuck up, I feel sorry for them. Dude, I don't know if you're just trying to say you're sorry, all because you want people to feel bad for you, all because, you really don't have much right now. Your YouTube got taken down, you don't have a place to stay, supposedly. You keep getting kicked out of every hotel or apartment you stay at. You're living out of a suitcase or whatever. I don't know if that's why you're trying to put an apology video out there, or if you actually do feel bad for what you did. One thing I will say is, with that apology video that you did put out, you really didn't talk about what you were actually sorry for. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know what you're talking about in that video, but not one time did I hear you say in the video that you made a bad decision of talking to underage girls. Not one girl, not two, not 3 or 4, or 5 for the matter, but basically you've met up with at least 6, because in that video that Alex from Predator Poachers put up, which that video is not up, unfortunately, but another YouTuber recently re-uploaded that video, which, mad respect to that person for re-uploading the video. I'll have to find that video. I'll link that video in the description. But, you know, in that video, you basically admitted that you talked to like 5 of them. And then you come and you try and meet up with a 13-year-old girl, which thankfully it wasn't a real 13-year-old girl. It was a decoy, you know, somebody posing as a little girl that worked with Alex from Predator Poachers. And I will say this right now, I applaud people like Predator Poachers or, you know, CC Unit for confronting people like you. Because in all honesty, people like you just need to be locked up. You know, the fact that, you know, a lot of these people are out walking around, you know, talking to kids is beyond fucked up. And I mean fucked up. Big time. You know, I get it. People make bad decisions in their life. You know, it's part of life. I'll tell you what, I've made some bad decisions in my life as well. But not one time have I ever talked to an underage kid and said inappropriate shit. Like, I'm sorry, it has never occurred to me to do something like that. And anybody that thinks it's okay to do that otherwise just needs to be locked up. You know, I don't want to wish anything negative because, you know, I don't like to do stuff like that. But in my opinion, a lot of those people that choose to do stuff like that and they refuse to acknowledge that they're in the wrong for it, I'm not going to say what I think they deserve. But it's not something good that I think they deserve either. I will say that right now. But, you know, like I said, the way I see it with EDP is, you know, basically, I think he only feels sorry for what he did because he really doesn't have much at this point. You know, he doesn't have a YouTube channel. You know, in all honesty, I think this dude needs to just stay the hell off the internet. Not only that, but honestly, I think he needs to learn how to actually think about what he did and take accountability for it. Because I'm sorry, but you claiming that you actually do feel sorry for what you did, I'm sorry, but I don't buy that. Especially considering it took you 2 freaking years, a little over that, if that, to come out and say that you're sorry. Like, I'm sorry, dude, but me, and I'm sure a lot of people out there feel the same way and don't believe you one bit. If you are actually getting yourself help, then whatever. I respect that. And I hope like hell you actually are getting help. You know, I get it. A lot of people like you that do have that attraction, I understand that, you know, a lot of people that have that, you know, they don't actually want that. You know, I've heard it from all sorts of people that get confronted, you know. A lot of people that have been confronted by Alex, you know, I mean, a lot of them say the same thing, you know, say, oh, well, you know, I've been trying to get help, you know, I've been trying to do this, I've been trying to do that, you know, I just haven't had the time, oh, I'm just nervous to do it, you know, I did blah, 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 like, whether or not they actually mean it, it's beyond me. But, regardless, you know, I get it, some people don't actually want that attraction, that do have that attraction. Because, I mean, I hear it often from people that get confronted. But regardless, dude, the damage has been done. Whether you like it or not, you still tried to commit the act of trying to meet up with a child. And it's, you know, it's pretty bad, dude. You sent inappropriate pictures of yourself. You sent a picture of... I'm not going to get into all of that, but I'm sure a lot of you that watched that video where he got confronted, I'm sure a lot of you know what I mean. But my word, if you're going to send shit like that to another adult, whatever. But a kid, on the other hand, what the fuck, dude? What in the actual fuck? Again, dude, if there was something else that you did, like that didn't have something to do with meeting up with a child, that pretty much screwed up your life. Like, let's say you tried to rob somebody, or, you know, let's say, something else happened that you end up regretting. You know, I might feel bad a little bit, because, you know, I understand a lot of people that have committed bad acts that don't have to do with stuff like that. I mean, I understand that people end up regretting it. Because again, let me tell you, I've done some bad things in my life that I wish I didn't do. And I regretted it. But like I said, not one time in my life have I ever said anything inappropriate to a kid. I will say that right now. You know, I'm sorry, EDP, but if your life continues to keep going to shit and things don't get better for you, it's not going to be because Alex from Predator Poachers did it, or because Ghost from CC Unit did it, or, you know, confronted you. It's going to be because you tried to do something that was pretty bad. And I mean pretty bad. And that right there is meeting up with a 13-year-old. Meeting up with a minor of any age is bad enough. But a 13-year-old dude, but like, what the fuck? I will say that I'm glad that the kid he tried to meet up with was a decoy. But just think, like I said, he tried to meet up with other kids. And he's been, you know, he's been confronted about it prior. I don't believe this was a simple mistake. And again, EDP, considering a few months ago you did some interviews with an IA Obama bot or whatever, and then you also talked with this one dude about how you were set the fuck up. I just don't believe that. You know, hell, even other predator catchers out there like Skeeter Gene have called you out on your bullshit. You know, I'm sorry, dude, but it shouldn't take, you know, it shouldn't take more than a week or a month or so to put out an apology like that. I will say that right now. Again, maybe you do actually feel sorry for what you did. But the thing is, you kept going on and on the past few years about how you're not guilty of what happened, and you weren't actually trying to do it. You were just trying to get a cupcake or something. Oh, you were just trying to go and do this and that. Oh, well, my life has been hell since my mom passed away. And look, I'm sorry about your mom, okay? I'm sorry that she's no longer with you. But that right there, that's no excuse to go meet up with a child like that. I will say that right now. But, anyways, oh, and another thing too, he basically tried to fake an email, claimed it was from Chet Goldstein or whatever, and basically claimed that, he said that this was going to be an act for a movie. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video yet, but yeah, he basically said that in the interview. Again, to anybody out there that actually believes that email is actually real, you need a reality check. I'm just saying. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for this video. Sorry if I sound like I was speaking gibberish, I apologize, but to anybody that does agree, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If you don't agree, you think I'm a piece of shit for putting this video out there, you think I'm a horrible human being for saying what I said, you know what? Whatever, not my problem. But that's all I gotta say. You guys take care now.